This podcast is sponsored by Uncomfortable Ideas by Bo Bennett, PhD. Challenge your beliefs and embrace the uncomfortable. Discover the power of confronting ideas that push your boundaries. Get the book or enroll in the online course today at uncomfortable-ideas.com.
Rethinking the ethics of digital detox, mental health and societal pressure. Questioning the societal push to digital detox, exploring its impact on mental health, productivity, and whether disconnecting is truly the answer. The ethics of digital detox, is disconnecting really the answer? Okay, so here's something I've been thinking about lately. This whole idea of digital detoxes. You've probably heard it a million times. Unplug to recharge. Get off your devices to save your mental health. Or disconnect to be more productive. Sounds great in theory, right? But honestly, I'm a bit skeptical about this societal push to just cut ourselves off from our digital lives. It's like everyone's jumping on this bandwagon without questioning the real ethics behind it. First off, what does this pressure to disconnect actually do to people? On the surface, it seems helpful. Screens can be overwhelming, social media can be draining, endless notifications definitely don't help with focus. But when you start thinking about it, we're basically being told that to be healthy or balanced, you have to completely step away from parts of your reality. And for many people, their digital connections aren't just distractions, they are lifelines. So here's where the uncomfortable truths come in. The social pressure to digitally detox often ignores that not everyone has the luxury to simply disconnect. For instance, folks working remotely, students relying on online classes, or those who use social media for activism and community support, it's not like they can just turn it off without facing real consequences. This one-size-fits-all approach to mental health and productivity feels like it's missing important nuances. Another angle I'm wary of is how this digital detox narrative can sometimes come across as blaming individuals for systemic problems. If your workplace demands you be reachable 24/7, or your social ecosystem functions largely online, then the problem isn't just your smartphone addiction, it's the entire structure pushing constant connectivity. Leaving it all on individuals to fix through detoxes might be putting the cart before the horse. Also, challenging the status quo means we need to ask, what if these detox trends actually make things worse for some people? The fear of missing out, or FOMO, can spike when people suddenly cut themselves off, and that anxiety doesn't magically disappear after a weekend without Wi-Fi. Simply disconnecting without changing underlying habits or digital culture might just create more stress and guilt. Plus, I've noticed that some proponents of digital detoxing paint technology itself as the bad actor, when really, we should be understanding different perspectives on how digital tools fit into our lives. It's not about demonizing devices, but figuring out healthier relationships with them, and that's far more complicated than just turn it off. Now, this isn't to say I'm against the idea of taking breaks or setting boundaries, those can absolutely be beneficial. But the ethical question is whether the cultural push to disconnect respects individual circumstances or simply promotes a trendy solution that glosses over deeper issues. If you're interested in some thought-provoking discussion about embracing discomfort and having those uncomfortable conversations around ideas like this, I'd recommend checking out the book Uncomfortable Ideas by Bo Bennett, PhD. It really dives into the value of questioning popular opinions and looking at offensive topics from multiple angles without fear of judgment. This kind of mindset is crucial if we want to really address mental health and productivity challenges in the digital age. So before you feel pressured to shut down your phone or go offline this weekend, maybe take a moment to consider the bigger picture. What are we really trying to solve, and is disconnecting the only or even the best solution? Sometimes embracing discomfort and confronting these difficult questions head-on can lead to more meaningful change than just stepping away from our screens. Explore the book now to challenge your assumptions and engage with ideas that might just shake up what you thought about digital detoxing and beyond.